Baby,
All right. What? Hello and welcome to Epic Interactions. We're a couple guys, a couple girls, drink some coffee, play some Dungeons and Dragons, and try and stay alive. Was it important? Did you actually need to? No. Okay. So welcome. Last some announcements just to be out there. Facebook is up. Make sure you're checking Facebook, all that good stuff, especially if you have a ticket. We were at the Renaissance Festival as well as GameCon over at USF. If you have a ticket that has a code on it, make sure that you hold on to that for the intermission. For every code that gets submitted, we'll be donating $1 to military vets just straight. And any donations that you do, we appreciate. Also, being an affiliated with Twitch, Amazon Prime subscribers, you do have a free subscription. We would appreciate it if we were your subscription, but feel free to go and subscribe to any of your favorite people. Some other announcements. Nerd Brew. I actually got confirmation from the owner of Nerd Brew to be able to say them, as well as let everybody know that we are connected with them. So we're connected with Nerd Brew.
Where's our shirts?
And the Discord channel. So if you are a quote-unquote nerd or a geek or someone that likes board games, video games, etc., make sure you check out their Discord channel. You can probably find it just on Nerd Brew, or even go to Facebook and check out there. You'll be able to see with them, see what events they have going on, whether they play Magic, karaoke, board games, things like that. So definitely get connected with them, and we appreciate that. Let's see, some other news. Make sure you hold on to your tickets. Make sure that you go to them. During our halftime, you'll actually be able to see some of the pictures that we took at the Renaissance Festival, some of the battles that took place. I was able to upload them.
Nice.
Unfortunately, we don't have the one where you beat me, though, on the log. I was there on the log with you, so it's not my fault. So it's not my fault. So anyway.
Sorry, you admitted it, so it's all good.
So I'd rather I lost. I'm okay with that. Emerald is MIA. Hopefully everything's okay. Usually he gives us a heads up, so he may be coming in, he may not be, but it's all right. We'll play it as we go. Some of the things to be aware of. Whoops. I'm just gonna lower this music just a little bit. Some of the things to be aware of. There we go.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's see. Renfest was out there. The tickets. Be on. I know it says that we stream only on Wednesdays, but we do stream on various days. I know I Street League. Cody and I are probably going to be streaming some. What is it called? Prop?
It's called Prop Hunt. It's on Call of Duty Remastered we get to be props of a map. You guys know what it is. You're the internet.
It sounds like Gary's mod.
It's kind of like Gary's mod. The thing is, it's just a rip off of that kind of, where you do load up on a map. And then you are a prop or some type of piece of the environment of that map, and you try to blend in while the other enemy team tries to figure out what you are and then try to kill you as that prop. And you just try and survive the round. And it's stupid, it's dumb, but it is so stupid and dumb, but even you would like it. It's so fun. Because you don't get it. The shrilly shrieks that come out, it's like we're playing a jump scare game. It's so great. So, yeah, we'll probably start doing that regularly just for fun, and then if we can, we'll try to get our own buddies in there and stuff with us, and we'll do more custom games instead of live games, so that way it's a little more personalized and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna try that. Other than that, now that I've got my schedule more under control and I know what's going on, and I have a laptop that actually does streaming pretty well, I'll probably jump on doing more. I want to do more of the single player games. I don't like doing multiplayers anymore. They're very repetitive, but there are some that I play. Apex Legends, that one's a fun one. But yeah.
Alright, So, that's pretty much all the announcements I have. So stay tuned for the intermission. You can check on those. So it will be a little bit longer intermission. So
I do have Rocket League. Sorry. Actually, yeah, we both have Rocket League.
Try Rocket. Yeah, we boot. Yeah,
Yeah, we both have
Rocket
Rocket
League is. Oh, we can all play that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing with you. That'd be
Yeah.
fun. You can
Yeah,
hear me
for
yell and scream and all that jazz. Yeah,
That's definitely what you do.
I get fun.
Actually, at the beginning of this campaign, when Rahun used to have a strength of 29, was because of the fact that this guy thought he could beat me at Rocket League.
It was like my first time playing it.
I know, but I don't know why you even made the bet.
Because I'm cocky at that time and I'm awesome. I mean, I've gotten better.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I sucked back then.
Yeah,
but-
it's true.
But anyway, so let us go ahead and go into tonight's episode of D&D. Showing Magic. Oh yeah, we do play Magic too. Yeah, we should probably stream that again. That was fun.
Yeah, we did that once.
So
now we got Tyler too, so we can always start doing.
through EDHs and stuff.
Yeah,
that'd be dope. Anyway, last week we left off where you guys all went shopping. You guys got some stuff, spent a lot of money, paid off some debt.
That's where all of our money went right there. Is the debt, not the shopping.
So you are debt free for right now, anyway. As you guys returned back to the mansion and you were getting ready for the Mr. Swan's soiree.
Swan, aka the assassin who came to our keep.
So
calling it now.
With that being said, you guys can go ahead and join in on however you'd like to play that out.
Are we at the party?
We'll enter to. You guys are already there. You guys already went back. And
where? The house?
Yeah, you're back at the mansion already.
Yeah, remember I went shopping. You stayed at the mansion with Emerald and stuff.
No, they.
No, Cass decided not. Oh yeah. You guys went to go pay off the debt. I did the rest of the shopping.
Yeah.
And we all decided to go back to the keep, and Emerald was going to fly us back. That was the thing. I believe.
Oh, you guys were gonna meet up at the inn. That's what it was.
We already did that.
Yeah.
And then we split off. I went to do the rest of the shopping. They paid off the debt.
So let's say you guys get back. So after you paid off the
back
debt,
at the inn.
and we'll say you guys are headed. You guys meet each other in the middle of the road instead of going in the inn, so that we don't have to deal with that. And you can continue there as you the party comes together and talks.
Alright, so it's Swan's party tonight. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. It was last night, tonight, and tomorrow night. It's 3 days in a row. So I'm just dragging shit.
Tonight would be the second night of Mr. Swan's party, and for those that haven't been kept up, Mr. Swan's party is as an elaborate get together of the city of Atlas, where some of the higher coin individuals go to make their trades, their buys, their deals, and also in hopes of joining a network of stores to all kind of play off of one another. So.
Okay, here. Would you like to put some of that in the bag of holding?
And I throw it in there.
Alright. Tie it back up. Put it on.
Yeah, what was it we agreed on? There were certain things that we put in there. We put in the cannon. The fake cannon.
The fake cannon, yep.
Put in the fake cannon. We put in, I put in all Emerald's supplies and all that. So laboratory stuff, at least 20 grand of it. I have it all here already. What did I get? Here, health potions. Everybody, take 2 of each. You now have 2 regular healing potions. You now have 2 greater healing potions and 2 superior. Sam, you already have yours. You were with me the entire time. If I'm not mistaken, right? You stayed with me, right?
I was with you, but you said you'd hand them out when we got back.
Okay, then yeah. Okay, here. Then yeah, here's your 2 of everything. Regular, greater, superior. You have 2 of each. If I'm willing, I keep my 2.
And then you see as Leroy kind of looks at you and he goes, "You said everybody got some."
I give him mine.
Cool. And he's like holding a bunch of potions because he has no pockets.
I then look at him and I go, "Want me to hold those for you?"
Oh yes, could you? That'd be awesome.
I put him with the rest of my stuff. I keep all the supplies for my forge on me.
Mm-hmm.
And everything to replace Emerald's labs, I put into the bag of holding. Didn't get any of that. Oh, here's some upgrades for Corvus and his pad. Or will that just be like shipped to the?
Yeah, you
That'd
probably
get
you
shipped,
paid
right?
for somebody to like come over to the mansion and check it out and like kind of give them some stuff to yeah. Unless you wanted to just buy like legit
Well, the only reason I
toys
don't
for
want
Al.
them to just like show up is because that's when they'll get killed.
Well, I mean, you would have told him about that
How-
kind of
how
thing,
to,
like
like,
how to go in, when
and
to
how
come
to
in,
do it, and
when,
how to
who
present-
to
okay,
talk
cool.
to.
Oh, this is it. That's right. Oh yeah. I got some. That's right. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. So Leroy is kind of like, all right. So are we good to go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Leroy back. Do you guys?
By
Are
way
you
of
guys?
the tunnels?
Most likely.
Okay.
I mean, there's it's most least conspicuous, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All right. Sam,
Especially with-
Yes.
can you? I look around. Can you cast invisibility on me and Leroy?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Leroy, hold my hand.
Okay. He holds your hand.
I squeeze a little too tight.
Okay.
Okay. Don't leave my side. Don't let go. All right, go ahead, Sam.
All right. I cast invisibility.
All right. So you guys go invisible.
All right, cool. So, see you guys later. Just go to the tunnels, I guess. I guess I could play Emerald for now.
So you go to Emerald. Okay. So you're going back through the tunnel.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we know. I still know that people are looking for me. Hi. So yeah, we'll go through to be inconspicuous, and I'm sure Leroy enjoys going through the tunnels.
Yep, he does. So what do you guys all? Yeah, Emerald turns into a big bird, to take you guys out.
Well, did you want to do any
Um,
more stuff?
Well, Emerald, do you have any interest in going back to the party?
Maybe.
Not interest, should I say need? Is there any information you'd like to obtain from the party?
No, I think I told everything.
Caw! You should still go to the party anyway. Caw! Sorry.
Well, I was thinking about going again. Was I with him the first time?
Nope.
No.
He was the
Okay.
only one that went.
I might go myself this time to see if I can catch anything in regards to Rahoon or not that thieves necessarily show up at a place to make bargains, but find out any information about thieves guilds or things like that.
Okay.
Alright. Are you headed back to the mansion?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna head to the party, send message by Corvus if anything.
Okay. Sam, are you going to the party with her or no?
As Emerald go, you're gonna go to the party looking like that, dear.
What's that supposed to mean, Rahoon?
Not Rahoon.
I'm gonna actually.
Lass.
just, like,
What's my name again? I
the-
can never
the
remember
city
anything.
that I'm not very familiar with.
So you're just gonna explore the city?
Yeah, because I've only been here the first time that I came in, and
Yeah, that's smart.
yeah, I want to get familiar with the area.
Nobody here should know anything about him and his affiliation with us.
Who?
Yeah.
No, you're fine. All right, yeah, if you want to do that. All right, so you'll be doing that. He's going to go back to the thing. You're going back to the thing. So you are going to the party?
Mm-hmm.
Looking like a ranger.
All right, so you start heading toward the inner ring of the city. And you do notice that there's more of a gathering that's coming together. And it all happens at this one mansion, about 4 stories. Big plantation, in terms of like how many acres he's on. And you see there's people lingering and talking outside. There's people going inside. You see people kind of taking people away, just talking in various corners. You decide, do you stay outside or what do you do?
I will at first. I want to kind of be inconspicuous. I don't want to draw a lot of attention to myself, but
Sure.
I want to like eavesdrop.
Okay, so you do realize as you're walking up on this party that everybody is dressed in elegant gowns, like silk. Think like prom, but like higher, where like it's not like big flowy dresses. It's kind of like very elegant gowns, pearls.
Do I own anything like that?
I'm
So
just saying
black
you're walking
tie-
in
black
on.
tie
You're walking
attire.
with chain with
Okay, well, I'm not gonna
plate
do,
mail.
I'm not gonna do that then. I won't walk up in.
Or she has a
No, you have chainmail, right?
breastplate. Sorry,
Not
she has a
even.
breastplate.
Yeah, you have like leather armor.
Yeah, leather armor. Am I anywhere close to, I guess, the nearest store where I could purchase something like that?
Oh yeah.
Because I wouldn't have a change.
Oh yeah. There's various stores.
Okay.
This is the upper district.
Yep.
They're all
Well,
posh.
I'll step into one.
Okay, so you step into one.
Look around a
You
little
see as
bit.
there are some people trying on various things, and you see as there seems to be like an animal of some sort just perched on the other side, like a bird.
Okay. Do I notice anything special about the bird?
As you get closer, you notice that it's a phoenix.
Nice.
Alright. Well, I'll look through the racks and find something that's like suitable for the party, but still inconspicuous, like
Sure.
blue or something. That's not gonna stand out.
Make an investigation check.
20, not natural.
You do find various garbs and dresses that would fit your body type, fit you, and just look very, very elegant.
Okay. I'll find one that's gonna be like a reasonable amount of gold and not something like.
I mean, you check the prices as you're kind of going through the rack. You notice that everything is above 5,000.
Sheesh, a freaking dress.
This is one expensive city. Jesus Christ.
She's up in the upper tiers.
Still. That's expensive. That's a lifetime of gold just for a peasant.
Yeah.
And I literally mean like a lifetime.
What did Emerald show up to this party? I'm just wondering. Whatever. Alright, well.
Nothing that he cared about.
I'm gonna get something.
Sure.
You said 5,000.
You'll find a basic dress for 5,000.
We still all have our own personal gold.
Sure.
Okay, so I'll take that. I look around the shop. Is it just clothes? Is there any keeper of the store? Or is it just the Phoenix?
Not that you see, just the phoenix.
Well, I will
Just
attempt to approach the Phoenix.
That's awesome.
And like hold out the gold.
You see as the phoenix, still just kind of perched, just kind of looks at you, and then points down at the desk.
I look at the desk.
So it's just a basic desk.
Alright, I'll just set it down on the desk.
You see as it just looks down at the gold, looks back at you, and then just perches once more and just starts looking around.
I take it that is sufficient?
Should eat this bird. Fucking smack him.
Why?
Just why not? See what happens. It's a phoenix, right? It's a phoenix running a store. Just smack him.
Well,
I feel like this is not going to end well for anybody.
I will leave the gold on the desk.
Mhm.
Take my dress.
Sure.
Is there changing rooms like in the place?
Yeah, you see like some curtains and little side like rooms. Yep.
Okay, I'll go change.
In the middle of the store.
Yep. So you.
I'll change and put the rest of my stuff in the bag of holding.
Sure. So you get changed. You look elegant. So, whichever color you would choose.
Blue.
Blue.
Okay, then I head over to the party.
So you just walk out.
Yep.
Cool. So you walk out. You start heading over to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll
So
stay
you
outside at first.
sure, and you start slowly making your way in. I assume.
Make my
Yeah.
way down to...
Being inconspicuous, go ahead and roll a performance check.
I want you to know, I have a way this plays out in my head.
3.
Yes.
So as you're going through the party, you're not very familiar with how to be like the Swells. Now, you don't really know how they communicate. You hear them saying big words, like you hear them talking in certain gestures and certain tones, but you just cannot seem to, like, you go into a conversation, you're like, and then you just kind of still mosing, not finding any information, nor are you doing any good in this party.
Great. You said there's multiple floors. Can I just continue to make my way upstairs, I guess?
So you would go up?
Sure. I'm not necessarily here to make any deals. I just want to see if there's any information.
Okay, so you're just walking around trying to just listen?
Yes.
Make an investigation check and make another performance check.
Dolores, I'm home.
23.
4.
Lucy.
Investigation.
Okay.
Natural 20 for a performance.
Nice.
Okay, so as you walk in the door, you find Finn and Glorium.
Okay.
Sitting on the main couch of the area, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna take this moment to kind of see like how they interact with the Swells that are here, and as you're listening in, something kind of clicks in your mind where you're like, I get it now. Like, I completely understand like how they're acting, why they act the way they do, how they talk, why they talk that way, and how to address certain things. So as you're getting in conversations with different people, you do find out that yes, this is Mr. Swan's party, because you want to verify that, obviously. You do know that the variety in floors, there's 4 floors, the variety in floor dictates how big of a deal you're trying to make. So on the first floor is usually just your community and networking.
Okay.
Second floor is any deal that is 20 grand to like 300,000 grand.
Jesus Christ.
The third floor is anything that's 300 and up, 300,000 and up. And also you're looking at slaves. You're looking at not just money deals at that point. And then the fourth floor is reserved only for Mr. Swan and his dealings.
What does Mr. Swan do?
From what you get from the variety of conversations, you get that Mr. Swan started as a small business owner, but he made his wealth from connecting certain businesses, made a network, and then he essentially gets a portion of every profit from each of the businesses. And you know that it spans, I think, like 200 plus stores
Jeez.
And it's all over the continent.
All right, Mr. Stark.
Knowing that information about the 200 stores and spanning the continent, freaking Treya.
Yeah. Fuck the
I'm
trend.
gonna die.
God. Going and being an egg.
Yeah, she's not dead. She's technically an egg.
Is there any
Fuck
information
her for being so
about
selfish wanting to be a
that
dragon.
Is there any information from, like, the prophets all over the nation or whatever? Any information I can glean about, like, Atreus' family, or that would be helpful in establishing trade routes for?
Make a investigation check.
14.
14. You know that you kind of mentioned her name around a little bit, tried to figure out. Nobody really knows about the family, just because it's been out of commission for so long. But you do find one person that does give you information that he remembers them. He remembers the family that would come every now and then, and they did their dealings on the second floor. And sometimes the third.
Oh.
Sam, is there anything that you're trying to get done in the city, or just make yourself?
I'm pretty much just like I was doing last time. I'm just kind of looking around to see if anybody has any information about like any rare, like any unusual situations that people have brought into the town. Like when I talked to the barkeep, I got the location of what seems like one. But I'm pretty much just trying to get familiar with the area to see like what.
You're doing great.
Just so I know my surroundings, just in case I need to get out or to if I want to teleport out of a sticky situation.
Sure. All right.
I also want to ask around, since Gloria and Finn are so well known in the town, I want to ask other people like their perception of Gloria and Finn and what they know about how they got so highly connected with Swan.
Doing so much better than BJ.
Or just how they became so like well known in the city and have their fingers and everything.
Make an investigation check. And make another performance
Natural
check.
20.
Make another performance check.
And 19 for investigation.
Fuck.
Dude!
Alright.
She's like, these are my people.
Yeah, so you're still...
This is my party now.
You're holding up. So what was your
Fucking
question? What are you
natural
asking?
20s.
I want to know what people's perceptions of Finn and Gloria are, like the general consensus about how they do business.
Okay, so let's start there first.
Okay.
So the general consensus is everybody loves Finn and Gloria together. They think that Finn is on a high horse. Some people would like to bring him down off of his high horse.
Yes. Fuck that guy.
But they do signal that they seem to be connected with entities not of the business nature, and that's what kind of makes them so revered. But nobody knows what it is. They just know that they're connected somehow.
Fucking molesting people and shit.
Shady.
Shady as fuck. Dolores, help me with this groceries.
Is it the air of mystery?
She's not back
Is
yet.
it the air of mystery around that makes them revered? Because how would they know?
They just know that there's a connection on something. That's it. They don't know. They don't know. Because they're all business people. They don't try to do that other stuff. And what's the second question?
Well,
and I want to have you role play this one out.
You kind of answered my second question, which was how Finn and Gloria are so well connected with everything, and how they have their like fingers in.
So are you happy with the information that you've got?
Well, I mean, of course I'd like more information.
Then I'm gonna have you role play it out.
Okay.
So you go up to a lady.
Okay.
She's also very well dressed. You see as she's conversating with another man. And as you come into the conversation, you would like to say what?
Well, I'll introduce myself first.
Can I get you to move the mic over closer? Because I can't hear at all.
You can't hear me at all?
No, I can hear you just fine. I can't hear Cass at all.
That's because she talks soft.
Soft spoken.
Okay. Alright.
How do you do this evening?
Very well. How about yourself?
Quite well, thank you. My name's Cass.
And mine would be Abigail.
Nice to meet you, Abigail.
And this is my dear friend Ron.
Hello, Ron.
Hello. My attention is needed elsewhere, as you see, as he kind of reverts off, and you see that he had a signal from another person.
Okay.
Some sort of dealing.
So, Abigail, I am relatively new to this town. This is my first time at this elite party.
Well, welcome. I'm sure I cannot help you. Are you here for a dealing, or are you here to make a deal?
No, I'm not at the current time. I was just wondering, so Finn and Gloria, they seem to be very well known around here.
I mean, I would say they're just as well known as any one of us here.
Okay, I was just wondering if you knew anything about how they conduct business, how they seem to... How long have they been attending this party?
A good 3-4 years, I would imagine. More than I have. This is my second year.
Sorry about the Nightbot. We need to do something about that. We need to figure that out. Let me go back in there and fix that up.
Have you yourself done deal?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did ban that word because there was a gentleman that came in and started
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about Kayla, so
Yeah,
I didn't play
yeah.
with that. So that's still going to be a banned word. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Wait, what is?
Sexy.
What do you know about the deals that are conducted on the very top floor with Mr. Swan?
Exactly that, darling. Just up at the top floor.
It's much appreciated, nonetheless. Okay.
I think I was going to ask about something else.
Piss posh. Channeling in my inner Mary Poppins.
Based off my prior knowledge and like letters that I got from my father and stuff, when was the last time that he would have seen Finn and Gloria?
I'm sorry. Who is your father?
No, I'm saying this out of.
Right? That would be crazy.
Fuck. I was like, as far as you know, he was. Actually, you don't know when the last time he saw him.
Do you have any recollection of the name Roland Balos by any chance?
I do not. I'm sorry, dear. I like I said, I've only been attending this party for 2 years.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I do hope you fare well in all of your dealings tonight.
I have already done one, and it's been pretty successful, so I'm looking forward to my next one. Should be up on the 3rd floor, actually. Actually, she kind of looks down at like a little sundial that she has, and she's like, actually, I gotta get going.
Well, do have a pleasant evening.
Thank you. She leaves.
Okay.
Sundial wouldn't be too accurate at night, huh?
Okay.
Oh, that's a fancy sundial. Nice.
Ooh.
Got its own shadow. Damn it, Dolores is still in town shopping. Lacey! Tracy! Help me with this shit.
Down in the basement?
I mean, like, I'm coming out of the basement.
Okay.
I'm telling you this, yeah.
Yeah,
close
so,
the basement behind me.
Make a perception check.
Natural. I'm just kidding. Perception 8.
8. Okay. So you get up to the to the base of the main floor as you see Lacey and Tracy kind of, and they're just like blood, like they're just like their eyes are shot, as they're trying.
Actually, just go get some rest. I'll take care of Emerald if he says anything. Go get some rest.
Okay.
Fucking look terrible. Jesus. Fuck, dude, I gotta do. Harden, where are you at?
That was weird.
Yep. You don't see Harden at all.
Are there records of the deals that happened at this party?
Who are you asking?
Well, I'm asking first out of game because I feel like Emerald said something about that before.
So anyway, the only
Maybe
person
it was Finn or Gloria. I feel like somebody mentioned that.
the only
Do you
person
remember
that comes to your aid is Kyla. And
Kyla.
she kind of comes around and she's like,
Yeah.
"Are you still invisible?"
That's up to you. It takes half a day to get back to. So probably not.
No, probably not. So she's like, "Okay, where's Leroy?"
Leroy's with me.
You look back. You don't see him anymore.
I said I'd hold onto his hand
That was
tightly.
that was your perception check.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean he's not that far. If you kind of go back downstairs and you know that you see as like a little body just tucks around the corner of the little wall.
We go upstairs and I lock the basement.
Sure. So you lock the basement. So Kyla's like, "So where's Leroy?"
He's playing hide and seek. Maybe you should go find him. Before you do, where's Harden?
I don't know.
Thanks. Go ahead. Go find Leroy.
Sure. How are you locking the basement?
We don't have keys.
I don't know. Who has the keys? Do you guys have master keys? Do you guys have...
I just leave it cracked open.
Sure. However you want to do it. That's fine. So, so you go upstairs?
Yeah, I started searching for Harden.
Sure. You don't find him in the house at all.
Go ahead, check outside.
You check outside. You see they just seem to be taking a walk around the grounds.
Who's we?
Him, Sarah, Rose.
Ooh. I go up to Harden and I immediately go, "Hey! The hell? I told you to look after Kyla too."
She's in the house.
Okay. Can you see her? Do you know what she's doing?
She's in the house.
Okay. I get that Sarah's your main purpose, but like I need you to be a little more attendant with Kyla. Make sure she's like with you within like a 10-foot radius kind of shit.
Is this place dangerous?
Is the world dangerous?
So we should not be here.
You're doing good. Thank you. Appreciate your help. Keep doing what you do. I'll go check the rest of the perimeter with the rest of the guards and get with Bryce and Navarre.
You see as both of them are standing side by side up on the wall.
Hey! Status check.
Sir, no visuals on any enemies, nor has Dewena and her husband returned.
When are you expecting them?
I would assume by nightfall.
Alright, let me know if they don't show up.
Very well, sir.
Go back to the house. Leroy!
Yes! As you hear the coming down the stairs.
Where's your sister?
Upstairs?
Okay. Why were you downstairs?
I was upstairs.
No,
I came
you
down.
weren't. Don't lie to Leroy.
I just came from down upstairs.
I understand. But when we got back, what were you looking at?
I'm confused. When I was upstairs?
No, when you were downstairs in the basement.
I came upstairs.
Inside checking.
Sure.
He's telling the truth, isn't he? 18.
He's telling the truth.
Oh, fuck! Leroy. Fuck! Pick him up. Kyla!
Yes!
Come here!
Did you see her?
I meet her halfway.
Okay,
at
up the
top of
stairs? Sure.
I grab her real quick. I go, okay, hold on. Boots of haste. Shoot out to the front of the gate.
Okay.
As fast as I can. I leave him right there, and I go, Bryce, you're coming with me.
Okay. Okay, so Bryce kind of looks down and he's like, yep, give me 1 second, I'll be right there. As you see, he's taking the steps down.
Bryce, like, now.
You see him, he double times it. He
Okay.
starts running.
You two, you stay here. Stay in sight. Harden!
He's like out on the grounds. As he's like, look at you. He looks at them and he goes,
Quickly take Bryce inside, and I tell him there's somebody in the house. Do not raise alarm. You're going to take care of this, hopefully without everybody else freaking out. You go upstairs. I'm going into the basement really quick.
sure.
Okay. Go back to either one of them.
Sure. So Cass.
Yes. A couple more things I want to do at this party. So I know it's a fancy party with the town's elite, but is there any sort of place on the first floor where anybody leaves some sort of like advertisements or things for their businesses or that sort of thing?
Yeah, town hall.
Okay, I want to take a look at that and like look at different papers or ads or whatever and pick up any like names.
For what?
Just kind of store them in my memory in case they pop up again, or see what kind of things are being advertised around the town.
Oh, you're talking about like at the shindig.
Yes.
Oh, there's none. There's no like wall that has everybody's posted information.
Not necessarily that, but people leaving things for their business or their trade or whatever. That
There
doesn't
is
happen. Okay. I want to see if Lydia is at this party also.
No, not that you see.
Not that I see. But she could be.
I mean, you knew that
could be
she had
visiting
plans to
or
come,
something.
but
Yeah.
you don't see her at all.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to, on the first floor again, just kind of scan around one more time. Listening for any other information that might be relevant to Rahun.
Make an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Fuck, dude. But you know it's funny though. It's like maybe the past month. No, but like maybe the past month you haven't really been able to roll higher than a 10.
Lately.
Like
So
seriously, it's about time.
this game's busted. So all right. So you do notice that there is a heavy amount of dwarven soldiers at this shindig, and you see as one of them, actually no, two of them
Ain't no party like a dwarven party.
look exactly like some of the men that showed up at your mansion.
Wait, their outfits, or they look like they were the people who showed
Like
up?
they look like they were the people that showed up. Only two of them.
Okay.
But in total, there's probably about 23 dwarven guards.
The chat.
What about?
No, he was like, dang, flashy sundial flex on Cass. LOL, one got caught.
Caught what? It's a magical sundial.
No, I know, you're saying that I was the one who caught him.
What
no,
are they?
invisible
I wanted to
people
say
can't
watch,
see
but
each
I was
other.
like, they don't have watches, so what would they have?
They're just guards. Do I notice anybody looking at them, talking to them? Are they doing business? Are they just standing there?
Just standing there.
They're not interacting with anybody. Is anybody trying to interact with them?
Nope.
Are they all on the first floor?
Yeah, you've only been to the first floor.
No, I went up.
When did you go up?
No, you didn't.
I thought I made my way up. Okay, well, I want to do that before I leave, not because I'm trying to make any deals, but just because I want to see.
Sure. So you see a gentleman standing in front of a door, and you kind of ask around, and you're like, "Yep, that door leads up." But you see a gentleman, kind of in Egyptian-looking robes, and he has just like a vest with like no shirt underneath, and then he has like a massive what do you call them?
Like a head turban thing.
Yeah, like a head turban.
He's like standing by the door.
Like in front of it.
Head turban?
Oh, so you have to be making some kind of deal to go upstairs? Alright, well, I'd approach him, and in my best mimic of the people,
Head
that are making
turban.
deals at this party, I want.
It's our new safe word, Jeremy.
So you do what?
Head
What
turban?
do you do? I need to know.
So I approach him, and acting like everybody else at this party, I'd say I'd like to step up to the second floor, if I may.
So he kind of looks at you up and down, and he goes, "Well, pretty lady, how much corn you got?"
I flash my bag of holding, but don't say anything, and just say, enough.
Ooh, fuck. Make a persuasion check.
With advantage?
No.
No, he doesn't know what a bag of holding is? Everybody else has probably showed him.
Yeah, they've all showed him bags too. That's great.
19.
19. Very well. You seem to be of the sort. As you see, he kind of turns, takes a key, clicks it, and then opens the door as it opens up to stairs.
Okay, I'll go up.
Okay.
Is there anybody like loitering, or is everybody what?
Yep.
So as you make your way up to the second floor, which is pretty much 20,000 to 300,000, you see as like everyone in this area, they're not standing. Everybody's sat, in various couches, chairs, and they all seem to be in their respective groups. It's almost like high school in their cliques. And you make a perception check.
Oh my god, dude. She's fucking
Are you serious?
Not another nat 20, but like might as
26.
well be.
26.
Might as
Alright.
well be.
So you notice that right to your left there seems to be people kind of dressed up like you do, like you are. And then as you scan the room from left to right, you see as the standard of dress and garments and jewelry slowly increases. So you can kind of guess that the 20,000 range is over to your left, and then it steadily grows until you hit to your right where there's 300. Now, over into your right, there's 2 couches, and you only see 2 people there. And they seem to be talking to one another.
Can I overhear any of their conversation?
Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or are you just trying to walk over to them?
Stealthy.
Stealthy? Make a stealth check, and make a perception check.
I smell scripts. Script. It's all hacks, man. It's all hacks.
Well, 28 for stealth. What else did you say?
28 for stealth?
Yeah, I have a plus 12
Oh yeah,
on
that's
the
right.
stealth.
That's right.
What else? You said something else, but I didn't hear you.
Investigation or perception? Perception. Do
Perception. 24.
24. So as you come
Fucking
into the
killing it
conversation,
tonight.
you hear the 2 individuals talking, and he's like, "Look, I have 300 soldiers ready to go. All I need you is to drop off the money and the girl, and we're good." And you see as the other person, individual, goes to respond and then looks right at you, and he goes, "Excuse me." He rolled a natural 20.
Oh, forgive me. I was just looking for my business partner, but it seems that he did not show up at this party, so.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
As you see, he's just lasered on you until you decide to walk away.
Okay, so I'll continue to walk.
Where are you going?
Well, not down the stairs, because then I would say I'm just...
But which area are you going to?
In the middle leftish.
Middle leftish?
Yeah.
Sure. So, like, if you look at it in, like, the rectangle form, you're probably going to the back left-hand corner?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the back left-hand corner. And you see as he kind of starts talking again, and you can't hear what they're talking about, but you see as everybody's sitting, how do you approach? How would you like to do this?
I want to sit down in an empty area and make it look like I'm waiting for somebody who just didn't show up.
Sure, so you're just kind of...
Right, because I want to look like
imaginary sundial.
I want to, like, keep... Like... Make it
You
look
wanna
like
get
I
fidgety.
belong there and I have
Sure.
a reason to be there,
Sure.
that I'm not just like creeping on people's conversations. But I still
But secretly creeping on
creep
people.
on people's conversations.
Make a perception check.
This blasted thing isn't working anymore. I need to speak to my enchanter.
19.
19. You see as you're on the back left-hand corner. You look in the opposite side in the back right-hand corner as there's another individual with a hood up, and he's also laser locked on you.
Does it look like he recognizes me?
Don't know. We'll go
Can I
back
see
to
his
Rahul.
face?
Nope.
Then how do I know that his eyes are staring at me? Okay, never mind.
You ever get that tingling
You know.
sensation, like your
You
hair
know.
sticking up on the back of your neck?
You just know. So,
Great axe.
let's make this short. You check the whole house.
Go to my forge without telling Bryce anything.
Sure.
I put my great axe down next to the fire pit, leaning up against it.
Okay.
Start putting away my blacksmith supplies. I just say, "Are you here?"
Hey, Jeremy, can you mute yourself for me, please?
Sorry.
"Are you here?" Unnamed one.
No response.
I've gotten your warning. I appreciate you holding up your end of the deal. You don't have to reveal yourself, but you at least make yourself known that you are listening.
No response.
Very well. I assume you are not here to harm us. But I'm assuming Mr. Swan has a party to attend to. Leave whatever you have for us. Be on your way. Spectres will be here soon. They won't like outsiders. Any response? I finish putting away the rest of my blacksmith stuff. I pick up my great axe again, and I head back into his house and see what Bryce has to report.
He's like, I haven't seen anybody.
They might have left, but
I'll double the watch.
please do. That'll be it for now.
Sure.
I'll, Leroy! Kyla!
You go back outside. You see as they're standing right at the gate.
Alright, you're good. Sorry, there were some nasty cockroaches I had to kill and
You
stuff.
come back. Do you tell them to come back?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
call them
so
up, and
they-
this is what I'm saying to them. I'm like, there's just some nasty cockroaches. I didn't want you to see me crushing them. There's some spiders and stuff. So the house is clean now. You can come back in. Just try not to explore too much tonight.
Sure. They come in, you say that, and Leroy kind of goes. He goes, "Oh, yes. A birdie gave me this." You see, there's a note in his hand.
Grab the note. I open it up and I read it.
Throw it down!
Dwarven hit on Leroy. Meaning there's a hit on him.
On Leroy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you also would know that, I mean, to have a hit out on a kid, it's not my people. It's not your people. It's not Atlas. It's not illegal. It's
somebody who wants to hurt me personally.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely, I go, did you read this?
Nope.
Good.
Was I supposed to?
No.
I don't think I can read it.
Can you not read?
I know numbers well.
Good. Stick with that.
Cool.
Well, your your tutor. She might be able to help you with that.
Sure. Okay.
So I will. Yeah, I'll definitely be on guard the rest of the night, I guess.
Sure. So, Sam, you're still going around. You don't hear of any stories. I mean, you hear like some craziness, like something from mad people, you know.
Yeah.
But nothing
Answer the correction this time. I wanted to go buy a blank book and a quill.
Oh.
And go to the nearest library or anything that would have magical books of like incantations or
Welcome to Fitting Glorious.
So, all right.
I want to kind of like make a dossier of teleportation sigils.
So, you find a book and a quill. That's very easy from just standard merchants on the road. It's going to be about 5 gold. You could say 3 gold. That's fine. And as you're looking around for a library, you get pointed into a direction where you see just a massive building, and there's a bunch of people standing outside of it in a line. And they all seem to have blue robes on with gold buttons. And there's a variety of different races, but they seem to literally make a line around the building, like blocking people off from entering.
All right. Do I see the front of the line?
No, it's not like a line like front to back. It's side to side.
Oh, so it's a gathering.
It's like, you know how like people get chained up and they stand in front of a tank, like side by side?
Okay.
It's like that, but it looks like that, where there's literally probably about 300 people all standing side by side, blocking off all 4, like literally surrounding the building.
I didn't write that down. I just wrote down how much we have in the wall total.
All right. From where I'm standing, can I see an opening into the establishment from the roof?
100
From the roof?
Can I see a balcony with an open window, or
No, there's no windows or balconies, but you do see the front door.
is there room in between the front door and the group of people?
100,
yeah.
200 at most.
I am going to cast fly on myself and fly over them and land at the door.
Sure. So you go to fly over them and you hit a blue shield. And you can no longer pass them. It's like right at where they're at.
I haven't even put the dragon.
You look a little bit further in and you see on the wall it says the Odyssey's Travels.
All right. Well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Detect Magic to see if I can see the source of whatever this blue shield.
Yeah, the whole place lights up.
I don't see anywhere trailing off from the blue shield.
Nope.
Is the group of people making any noises? Are
No.
they chanting?
They seem to be talking with some of the civilians as, they come up and talk to them.
And you said there's no windows, right?
No windows.
There's no way to see inside the building?
Nope.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Sure.
I'm going to say that I'm, what? How far away from the door am I?
I'll give you a hint. It will fizzle.
Stop it. Sorry.
You see as like two of the blue robed figures that are standing in the side by side line, they kind of look up at you and they say, "You sir, you cannot gain entry until you have paid the fine."
I mean, I'm not going to pay a
fee.
fine for something I don't know what it is.
Sir, this is the most high library? I'm sure most people have told you that by now.
No, this is my first time here, and in retrospect, this does look like a dump compared to Arcadia. You know, the grand halls of books that I'm used to seeing.
You are probably correct, sir. However, to gain entry, you must pay the fine.
Fee.
Yes, but there's a fine for knowledge that is open to everyone. Is that what you're telling me?
There's a fine to gain entry. There's a fine to do pretty much everything in this place.
It's true.
So what you're saying is that I need to stop that.
To stop what?
The capitalism in this place. Basic human right.
You are free to talk to the council, sir, but until that moment comes, for you at this point, it'd be 200 gold to enter. Oh, and you must be accompanied by one of our specialists.
Oh, fuck. Now I remember where he is. Fuck!
So we'll give you a second there. So you just got that letter. You are staring at that one guy, and you are at the library. I'm gonna take a quick break so that we can use the restroom. It will be a longer break this night because I'm gonna show some of the pictures of the Renfest as well as the videos. So with that, we'll see you in a couple minutes.
YouTube for you guys. Are you guys ready? Kayla, are you ready? Lindsay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. What is the number?
7.
Pick a number over here.
Kayla, pick a number. 2.
The number is 7. She's already telling you what to do. All right, you get to go first. So ask her her name.
Kayla.
You say yeah. May I hit you with my sack?
May I hit you with my sack?
Move around. And then swing.
Now hit her.
All right. You missed. Now it's Kayla's turn.
That
Continue.
wasn't hitting her.
She's stalking you like a cat.
That is still not hitting.
Yeah, that's still not hitting. That's good.
May I hit you with my sack?
On the leg. 1 for Lindsay. For Lindsay. All right. That's your turn.
Yes.
Yes. 1 for Kayla. 1 for Lindsay. All right. Here we go.
Kayla,
I love this game.
may I hit you with my sack?
Oh, she's getting like an expert.
Nice.
Strategy.
Yes.
Oh, you got her. She did? Point, yeah, on the backswing to the face.
I'm sorry.
No,
What are you
she's
sorry for?
She's not sorry.
You want to turn her into an ugly troll. You said it.
Now
You
you
hear
know
that?
what to
Are you
do.
going to take that from her, Kayla?
Come
It's
on,
your
Kayla,
turn.
it's your turn. Oh!
What were you swinging
that.
at?
Not even close. You are so cold that you should be frozen right now. All right, continue. This could be for the game.
You should be ducking.
Now
That's
they're-
not
Hit you with
ducking.
the sack, not each other's shoulder.
She said yes.
Hit her.
Oh, box arm, no points. Continue.
She calls you a troll.
Yeah.
Yeah!
That's good
Second
enough.
point.
She was trying to break your arm.
What do you mean sorry?
You hit her
She
with
wants
your-
to turn you into a troll.
and you need her. Babe, you need to have dodge this one or you
All right,
lose.
It's all
Next
tied
point
up.
wins.
Next
Oh.
point wins the game. Ah.
You can dodge a sack, you can dodge a ball.
That is it.
You just needed to move a little quicker. You would have had it.
Good strategy.
A number between 1 and 10. Yeah, 10. 1 in 10. And we will take turns guessing at this number. You guess first? You guess? 6 is closer. That is good. So, you get to say, his name's Yes too. We've got a lot of people named Yes today. Oh. So, good, because I didn't know his name either. Okay, you say
Surprised he didn't make a joke about Juan being close to 1.
and then you did. It's simple, yeah? We good? Okay, you try.
Everybody everywhere has to make a wand joke.
And you did! Yeah! Very good. So 1 point. Now, you know his name? Good, because it's your name. It's already good. So you better do something about that, right? So, yeah, so you say 30. 30 says yeah. And now you hit him.
On the leg.
That is a leg, so that is a point.
Dang, I heard some hard.
You needed better back. I'm trying to break my box. I see how it is. All right. 1 point, 1 point. So now, go. One. It's challenging. Yeah.
You guys are moving now. Ah, there we go.
He has the hang of it.
I like when they dig.
He's thinking.
Yes.
Dancer.
Ducks.
Big one.
And that is Boxar, so that is not a point. But I like this. This is thinking. We've got strategy. So you gotta ask him though. You can't be quiet. We got a crowd here watching. You gotta talk. Can I hit you with my sack? Well, now you have to hit him though. Oh,
Wing in the miss.
Yeah. So now it's your turn.
Cody.
Yes.
Saxon violence!
Box arm.
Boxer, no point. And it is hit.
Connected.
What's like the beast? Yeah, he's through. Are you good?
Yeah.
Where'd I hit you?
Right in the head, dude.
Oh no! Yeah, it was good. I'm so sorry. It was brutal, man. You should have seen it. Okay, now it's your turn.
Hey, Cody.
Yes. Yes. Boxer.
Are you kidding me with that arm? You are so tall.
He has no arms.
In the tradition, the loser buys next round, right?
Yep.
So that's tradition.
That's the one.
Back into the head.
I lost the last round.
He's miss.
Wing and a miss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you on Saxon violence. Saxon violence. Go.
Yes.
Hey,
Hit the side. Hit the side. It was 3. And you know what? 3 means you won. Now, that's hard to imagine because you're the one who took most damage.
I straight up took it, dude.
Oh, man. And this is how Vikings play.
Kill spell. I'll take. I see where this is going, you piece of shit. There we go. Got everything I need now. So 6, 7,
2 mana away. Yep.
I don't think there's ever been a time where I've not been game about it.
Alright, hello and welcome back. I'm sure you enjoyed those little videos. I just want to put it out there that there was another video that was supposed to be taken of me and Rahun on like a log beating each other with a hay sack. However, that one didn't get video recorded. I don't know how not, but there is pictures of that on there, so you know, take a look at those. But I'll be collecting all the pictures and whatnot, and so getting that as like one big slideshow. So,
cool.
Hope you enjoyed that. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right back in. What's up, Nana Plum? What's you can always recreate it. Yes, we can.
It's true. We could.
Yeah, I'd take that beat to the head. There's a pretty bad beat to the head at that one. But and for those that don't know,
you hit me too pretty bad, man. Like
Nam de Plume is actually part of Nerd Brew. I've seen him up on the Discord channel. So welcome.
Nice.
I appreciate you. So to kind of bring us back into where we were at, so our players are currently separated. Sam decided to go to a library. However, finding out that the library costs money to go in, he's just teleporting back to Arcadia to use that library to write down certain sigils. So go ahead and make an investigation check, and then I'll give you, that way investigation check will be what I determine what you have and don't have in terms of those symbols. We'll go to you next, just because yours has less role-playing. So you get that letter saying now that there's a hit on Leroy.
Fuck. Leroy, you wanna ride around on my shoulders for a little bit?
Yeah.
Cool. I let him ride around my shoulders. Kalia, where are you? I can't feel you. Hold my hand.
Heard 18. Okay, so you start playing around with them around the house? Sure.
Then as we're doing that and stuff, I'm gonna like be playing, goofing off, acting like nonchalant, like nothing's happening, and I go outside by the gate and I call Navarth down. Hey Navarth, we're having a real fun time. You should get down here, girl.
Okay. So Navarth comes down.
Woo! Having a great blast. We're running around in circles. I'm chasing Kylie around as I'm making airplane noises with or dragon noises as I'm flying Leroy around and stuff, pretending I'm a dragon. And as that's happening, I take the note that was given to me from Leroy and I slap it into Navarre's hand real quick as I pass by.
Okay.
Woo! Woo!
So-
And I look at her with that look like, don't make this a fucking scene or I will kill you.
Sounds good. She's gonna do a performance check. Rolls a natural 1.
Oh, God damn it!
she just kind of over there. She's like,
you let Bryce know.
She leaves.
I go, we're gonna go enjoy our time in the house. Woo! You guys are
we're-
gonna show me all your toys and stuff.
Yep.
We're gonna pretend.
Leroy's like, is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's just upset stomach, Leroy. Upset stomach.
Okay. So you can.
I run up to their room and I start playing with their toys, waiting for Cass and Emerald and Sam and everybody to get back
Emerald's
to the house.
sleeping.
That's right, Emerald's sleeping.
Yeah. So you're at the party as you are being stared down by this gentleman.
Does it look like it's Levictus, that enchanter that came out to the house?
No.
Does it look like it's Hagridon? Those are the only two hooded figures in my memory that I could like.
Make an investigation check.
Yes.
Shoot.
Nope.
Can I roll it again and bounce?
Yeah, that's fine. Since you've always rolled inside of it, I'll allow.
Thank you. Not much better, but alright.
3-point difference.
You said investigation?
Yep.
10.
Nope, doesn't look familiar. He looks shorter in nature, but
What kind of race does he look like?
can't tell.
Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stand up and I'm going to approach this figure and say, "Oh, hello, Hag." Like, I'm gonna say, and then just so I can get closer and get a better look at him, and then say, "Oh, sir, do excuse me. I mistook you for an old friend."
So you get closer, you say that, and as you come up, he releases his hood, and he goes, "No, you are correct."
Nice.
As you see the scarred up face of Hagridon.
Okay, I don't want to look surprised, and I'm like sort of surprised.
Okay, make a performance check if you're trying not to be surprised.
I'm surprised. My character's not surprised.
9.
9? Yeah, you look surprised, and he's just like, he's just kind of looking around. He's like, "Calm down, sit."
I sit, and then I quickly recover, like,
As best you can. Yes.
as best I can.
Yes. Okay. And
man just
now
gonna be
you
on
see
fire.
the deformities that he kind of possesses that you saw prior. He's super ugly, and you do see the hilt of a sword that has just like, it looks just like dead bodies all on it.
What?
Yep. The hilt of the sword
just
looks like it has a
ugly.
bunch of dead bodies just all kind of meshed together.
Like corpses.
Corpses.
Like in metal? That's what the sword is designed as? Is that what you're saying?
The hilt of the sword.
The souls of the damned.
Pleasure seeing you again. Have you been in town long?
You gotta speak up if that microphone's gonna catch you.
Pleasure seeing you again, Hagridon. Have you been in town long?
A little bit.
Does he seem closed off? Like he wants
I mean,
me to
he's
go
always
away? No, I know, but does he like have this air of like he wants me to go away? Not
No.
necessarily. Okay. Well, knowing that he can be trusted because, or from what I last heard, anyway, that he can be trusted. I was gonna ask him.
What are you doing here?
I came to the party for information.
On what?
Friends who are in trouble. Also, I think I wore out my relationship with Finn and Gloria now that they've given me everything it seems my father left for me.
They're more in debt to you than you realize.
They're more in debt to me.
Mm-hmm. Your relationship with them will never be hurt. Regardless of what they seem, they will do with whatever you need. Now, granted, I can't tell you that it'd be the right thing. It's probably more down the area in which I would do it, but...
Well, would they have anything to do with my trying to... I have a dwarven friend. You've met him. Rahun.
I think I met him once.
And I want to be speaking in low tones. Like, there's not other people listening to our
Yeah,
conversation.
it doesn't seem like anybody's paying attention.
Well, it seems that there are people hunting him down from his territory, and they seem to know that he lives with me. I was just trying to figure out if Finn and Gloria... I mean, I know he's got issues back home, but I was just trying to make sure that Finn and Gloria didn't have anything to do with that.
I wouldn't know.
Okay. If I may be so bold as to ask, what brings you to town?
Mr. Swan, dealings,
Do
that
you
kind of
attend
thing.
the party annually?
No. I'd rather not be in more public places than I need to be, but...
Okay, well, if you do see Lydia, the enchanter, do let her know that I'm looking for her. It seems I have an issue with the enchanted room at my house, and I need to speak with her about it. I heard she would be at this party, but I have not come across her, so just thought...
If I come across a girl named Lydia, I'll send her your way.
Okay. Alright, then I'll just get up. I'm not gonna, seems he's waiting for somebody, so... I suppose you know about the mansion my father left money for me to build?
I do. I noted that it was left for Finn and Glorian to give to you.
Well, we do have it established, and we live outside of town by the Spectre Forest. In case you ever have reason to find me.
Okay.
Well, do have a good evening. I suppose I'll take my leave now.
Very well.
So I stand up and I'll head back to the stairwell and head down.
Okay. So you go back down?
Yep.
You come to the door, you knock on it, I guess?
I can't just walk down it. There's a door.
I mean, there's a door. You want to try and open it, it's locked.
There's not another guard standing there or whatever?
You just walk downstairs and there's a door that's closed.
I'll knock on it.
Sure.
Piece of shit.
You hear from the other side of the door. Yes?
Piece of shit.
I'd like to take my leave.
Are your dealings done?
They are indeed.
Very well. You hear the door, and you open the door.
Thank you. I'll just
You're very welcome, pretty lady.
politely nod and I'll head out. I'll leave the party.
He closes the door and he goes, "Do you happen to have somebody assisting you tonight?
No, I don't, but my dealings are done, so I'm going to be on my way.
Would you like one of our beautiful guards to escort you home?
No, I'll be fine on my own. Thank you kindly.
Are you sure?
I am, I insist.
Would you like myself?" As he kind of props himself up a little bit.
As I said, I will be just fine. Thank you for offering.
What about my brother? My sister? Both.
As he says this, I will be stepping backwards and being like, no, I'm fine. Thank you. And then I'll turn and I will exit the party.
Then you exit the party?
Yes.
Okay. And as you're backing away, he's slowly trying to maintain within door distance, but you can tell he wants you to have an escort home with you for whatever reason.
Leave the party.
Yeah, you leave the party. So you go walking home?
Well, I'll walk far enough away, a safe distance from the party.
Sure.
Then I want to be stealthy, and then I'm gonna go, I guess, take the tunnels home. I'm not walking all the way home.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Plume.
29.
29.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. So, you go into stealth. Where are you going exactly?
To the tunnels. She said.
Oh, through the tunnels?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Sure.
just like walk on the street
Make
home.
a perception check and investigation check as you're going into the house.
Perception 24 and investigation 17.
Okay, so as you're heading in the area in which you're the old shack, you notice that there seems to be a couple of dwarven drunks, like 3 or 4 of them, all kind of like huddling back and forth. They're being drunk, but they seem to be. They have been following you for quite some time.
Okay, is there any sort of like public area around that I can walk into to kind of shake them off my...
The shack is in the more poor part of town, so it is getting nighttime. So the streets would be less active.
They're following me with a 27 stealth.
29.
So even though they're drunk, do I get the feeling that they know me or they know?
After some time, you get the feeling that either they're playing drunk, or it's just coincidence that they've been following you for this long. In either scenario, it doesn't feel right.
All right. What's around me then? There's no like public area I can walk into.
I mean, there's like a shop.
I'll look into the shop.
Sure. So you dap into the shop.
I'm gonna change.
Sure.
Back into my attire.
Okay.
Put my dress in the bag of holding.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put like my hood back on my head and I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna peek out and see if they're still there, if I can see them.
They're still there.
Outside the shop.
They seem to be about 20 or 30 feet off to your right. And they all seem to kind of like stop. They're all like up on a wall and they're just like laughing and drinking something out of a bottle. Like passing it around, swigging.
Okay, so it's like they're waiting for me. I walked into the shop and...
You can make an insight.
Okay, I will do that. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize my insight was that good. 23.
23? You definitely get the feeling that they're following you.
Okay. Alright, shoot. I am going to... How many of them are there? Did you say?
3.
There's 3 of them?
Mm-hmm. And they do seem to be adorned in playmail.
Okay, what kind of weapons are they carrying?
You see there's
Like
an
melee weapons?
an archer, and 2 swords.
I don't know what to do to get out of the situation. So I changed. Is there anybody else in the shop?
I mean, the store owner. And you see as he's just kind of restocking. Actually, yeah, he looks at you and he just says, is everything all right, miss?
Well, it seems I'm being followed.
Would you like me to signal the constable for you?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, here, close the door.
close it.
You see as he closes the door, he locks it, and then he flips over a sign that says closed. Then he goes over to his fireplace, and you see as he sparks the fire,
Okay.
and then he just takes like a small vial off the back of the desk, throws it in the fire as the fire turns green, and you see as the smoke also starts turning green.
Okay.
And he's just like, well, just give it about 5 minutes. They'll be over here shortly.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. And if you don't mind, I'll just be in the back for just a second. You see as he goes in the back, and he comes out and he has 2 swords.
Okay. That he keeps on his person. Okay, I'm gonna arm myself as well, like, put my bow back where I can easily reach it. I'm just gonna wait it out a little bit in the shop.
Sure. So you wait out. You're playing with Kyla. He's in the library, so I guess we can just keep going with you. If there's anything else you wanted to do. Okay. So after a little bit of time, you hear the whistles are sounding off, and you hear the as about 6 constables roll up, and you hear the door. Sir, these constables, you signaled, and you see as the guy comes out, and he goes, "All right, miss, I believe you'll be safe."
I insight check the constables.
You don't see him yet. I mean, you want to try and incite their voice?
Well, I'm not gonna just open the door.
Okay, well, you see the store owner going to open the door.
Okay, well, I'll let him open the door.
Okay, so yeah, he keeps the sign closed. As he opens up the door, you see as there's 6 plate mailed constables, just they're adorned in the flag of the Atlas. Their horses out back, like in front and behind them.
Thank you. I'm making my way home, but it seems I was being followed by those 3 dwarves over there. Do I still see them?
Nope. You don't see
It
them.
seems they ran off as soon as we signaled you.
Well, ma'am, I can escort you out to the gate if you wish.
Sure.
So they kind of let you, and they, one of the guys like hops off, and he's like, you can have my horse. And you see as he starts like walking back toward the middle of town.
Okay, so I'll take the horse.
Sure. So, they take you to the gate in which you're trying to get to, or do you go to the shack?
No, I'm not gonna go to the shack. So I don't
Go to the gate?
Yeah.
So as you're coming up on the gate, you see Dewinna, and her husband starting to head out with the wagon.
Okay, so I will hop off the horse. Thank you, sir. I see people that are headed in my direction. I will go with them. I think that I'm good now.
Jeremy, can you mute yourself, please?
Sorry.
Thank you kindly for letting me borrow your horse and escorting me here. I see my friends. I will travel with them back to my home. I think I'm good at this point.
Yes, ma'am. Be safe. You get off the horse as they take the horse back, and they start heading away. You see as Dewinna kind of looks back, and she like looks in your direction. And she's, "Ma'am, what are you doing here?"
Well, I went to Mr. Swan's party, and then I was being followed, so the constable dropped me off here at the gate.
Oh, okay. Well, hop in the wagon.
Okay, so I'll hop in the wagon.
So you hop in the back. You see it's just like basic groceries, things like that. And they say, well, do you see them now?
I'm gonna look around. Do I see any trace of them? No, I don't see them any longer. They took off once the constable showed up at the shop.
Okay. So, we'll go ahead and go. Did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Nope.
So we'll go ahead and fast forward as it takes you half a day. It's late into the night at this point. And you're still kind of stayed up, right?
I'll stay up, yeah, for sure. But I tuck the kids to bed and I stay in the room with them. Like, I'll read them a story.
Sure.
I will tuck them. I will give them like top tier parent level attention right now.
Sure. So you're doing that, and eventually you hear the front door open, as you hear Dewinna and her husband coming in, and they're dropping off like the baskets full of food.
Any windows in this room?
In the kids' rooms? No.
Cool. I check everything. I check the closets. I check underneath the bed. I check the whole room before I leave.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Should have kept what I just rolled. Investigation. 7.
7? Alright, so you do your investigation check and then you pop out.
Okay. Start going down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then something in my head says I need to double check. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, I'll go with the roll. So I go downstairs and I meet everybody at the front door. And I
Sure.
immediately am like, hey, Cass, what's up? Hey, Duenna. Hey, Duenna's husband, whose name I can't remember. Sorry, it's not because I don't respect you or anything. It's just I'm bad with names, so I can't remember your name. But you guys do whatever the fuck you're gonna do and deal with that. Cass, I need to talk to you alone in my forge.
All right.
Cool. I grab her by the shoulder and I start dragging her into the forge.
I'm coming. No.
Oh,
need.
I don't. I just grab onto her harshly and stuff.
Do you allow him to? You have the option to
I
not.
throw the piece of parchment into your chest.
I mean, I'm just
essentially.
kind of hurrying up to follow, so he's not like totally like.
Okay.
I throw the
Strangling
piece of parchment into your chest.
What is
essentially.
this? What is this?
And
And I
let you read it, and
it.
it reads, "There's a hit out on Leroy and shit." And I just look at you, smiling.
I knew it was a bad idea to take the boy into town.
I wasn't fucking just let him starve on the streets, damn it.
Well, in other words, in other news, it's a good thing you didn't show up at the party because there
Yeah.
were dwarves. 23 of them.
I don't give a fuck about the dwarves. They're probably from the Great Barrier Reef, fucking pussies.
I think Leroy needs to stay here. at the
Barrier
house
Mountain.
from now on.
Whatever, I don't give a fuck.
The reef.
Fuck those dwarves.
We took a side quest to Hawaii.
Right. Go ahead.
I think Leroy needs to stay here at the house.
Yeah.
from
He's in
now
his
on.
room right now with Kyla and fucking talking about.
Well, I'm confident that we're safe here and no harm is
I'm
going
not.
to us in the house unless
There's somebody who's here. They
What
got.
do you mean? Somebody's
They
been
got
in the
into
mansion?
the house.
How do you know this?
Because Mr. Swan, aka the unknown assassin, aka the rogue guy who wanted to work for us, was able to get into this house without anybody knowing and left that note. I told you I hired him beforehand.
How do you know the assassin's Mr. Swan?
There's a party going on.
Is the
He
note
knows
written
all-
in the same hand that the
Yes,
previous note
it
was?
is still the same handwriting. I'm telling you, look, I don't have proof that he's Mr. Swan, but somebody who's unnamed, who doesn't want to be known, who can get anywhere without being tracked, and has information about everybody in the city, come on. Obviously, this guy is the one running the party. He's getting information not because...
Well, what benefit would he have with trying to work for us?
Nothing. He just wants to know everybody who's around us. That's it. He wants you just to know who we are. He's a person who likes knowledge, who wants information. Like, he doesn't care about what's really the purpose. He just wants to have the control. That's it. But like, you guys have been to this party, you and Emerald. How have you seen Mr. Swan?
No, he only does his business dealings on the very top floor.
Which is what?
And some of the, well, I don't know how many business dealings he actually conducts because he makes a profit off of all of the deals and the network. For all I know, he could be not conducting any deals on the fourth floor.
Correct. Probably he's
I mean, 'cause
not.
he makes plenty profit. off
Exactly.
everybody else's
He's
business dealings.
just getting information so he
Um,
stays on top. Look, I haven't seen this guy, this rogue, in a while, but he's usually supposed to be posted up at our shack. And if he hasn't been there and this party's been going on, and he coincidentally hasn't been here since the party's been going on, just gotta put one and one together. Like,
Perhaps you were right.
I don't know if I am right. All I know is right now, people are trying to hurt me. And they're going after Leroy. And the second that I get whiff that it is somebody like Finn.
I'm not sure that it is Finn. I think maybe the dwarves are all from your mountains, right? I'm not saying that.
I think the dwarves are here because of Finn. I don't think Finn's the exact one who did the hit on me. But I think the dwarves are here because of Finn.
Because he fed them information
Correct.
that you were here.
Correct. He owes you stuff. He doesn't owe me shit.
I ran into Haggardin at the party.
Who's Haggardin?
Remember that old cloaked guy that knew my father that told us we need to come to Atlas to find
Oh,
him?
the ugly one?
Yes, the one,
Alright.
the scarred one. I saw him at the party. He was the one that told us
He
to
really
seek
gives me a
out Finn and
self-confidence
Gloria.
boost. Good.
He told me that Finn and Gloria are indebted to me. To what extent, I'm not even sure, but...
Then fucking cash that shit in.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Just do it. Like, why are you thinking about this? Just fucking do it. Stop thinking. Stop caring. Just let your impulses take control.
Roughly.
No,
And
like,
it
Kat.
happens tonight.
No,
Okay,
like,
I understand.
no, like, I get that you understand, but, like, it's not about understanding, it's about doing. You just gotta let it, like, get into it. I'm supposed to be a fucking king, but look at me. I'm here at this mansion getting hunted down, making forge in my own forge, just trying to make shit. Like, sometimes you just gotta do it. Just do it.
I suppose we could all be doing a little bit more of that. Alright.
I don't know what Emerald's doing. Like, this guy's got a tree that's, like, poisoned and
Speaking of
possessed.
which, I
He's
think
like
that's
a
the
god
next
who
place we
came
need
to...
to go.
Yeah, well, obviously, but, like, we clearly got shit here that we need to take care of.
I think, well, I was
This is, like,
wondering...
right in front of our doorstep.
So I didn't see Lydia at the party. I was trying to find her also to deal with what's happening in the room in the basement.
Oh, fuck.
I heard she was going to be at the party, but I didn't see her.
Fuck.
And I didn't see the other enchanters either. But I had a thought. If Baltimore was the last of Marlesh's followers,
Mm-hmm.
does him being dead mean that Marlesh is
Yes.
dead?
Yes, all gods are powers based off of followers.
So maybe the blood just means that Marlesh is...
No. Something that's dead wouldn't bleed.
Something that's dying would bleed.
But something that's... Exactly. But something that's dead wouldn't. That means there's a chance.
But it's only a matter of time and followers.
What was I saying before? We have this whole estate and we kind of need to make some type of profit. We can't keep this estate open just from us adventuring. It's not going to happen. We got to make some profit. And if we want somebody like Marlesh to be powerful again, plus at the same time, we might want to try and catch whoever's coming after me. Let's just let them in. Why fight?
Why? So we can fight 23.
Look, if it is dwarves and they're after to hunt me, that's easy. That is something that I will know how to take care of them.
Rahun.
No, you gotta look. If we fight them on our own territory with our own people here, we have the better advantage. If we wait for them to attack us, they're going to be having all the advantage of the time, the place.
I agree with you, but killing the people who come after you are only a band-aid solution for a deeper problem.
You're right.
Is the issue that
But it's not.
Is that the issue? Is there another issue going on?
No, it's just somebody's out there who wants to hurt me. That's it.
Is it because they think you killed your cousin? Or is there some other reason why you have somebody coming after you and they're showing up at our estate? Or who was it?
Well, it would be your cousin, right? It was your dad's.
It was
brother.
my dad's brother.
Son.
No, it was my
Uncle.
dad's
Your
brother.
uncle.
It was my uncle.
Oh, I thought your dad's brother was the king.
He is. That's what I'm saying. There was an assassination.
Yeah, but not on the king though. It was during the wedding of the son and his girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what
Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
saying
Too many
is that the
storylines
only
going on.
issue why you have somebody going after you, or is
Pretty
there
much.
some other motive for your?
Look, a lot of people don't like me. There's many reasons why somebody might be coming after me, but the main reason my own people are coming after me is because they think, yeah, I killed my cousin.
And they've come all the way to look for you here.
That's what I'm saying.
that
If
express
that
purpose.
they have codes. They go through a certain guideline. They don't kill. They don't go after kids for no fucking reason. This is somebody who doesn't care about guidelines and will just get the job done, regardless of how dirty they get. Which is why I think it's fucking Finn. That guy does not like me. He will do whatever it takes to get rid of me.
Well, from the general consensus of the population, there's a good bit of people that want to knock Finn off his high horse as well.
Yeah, because he's a fucking prick. But
So,
look,
we will take care of Finn.
all I'm saying is, if we open up the estate and let people start praying at the Church of Marlesh, or even fucking Atreus God, like either one of them, it means that we could possibly gain the power to bring either one of them back. But not only that, if there really is somebody who's supposed to be after us, I would rather fight them here on our home turf than fight them wherever they want to fight us at. We will have the advantage. We would have the advantage here. Anywhere outside of this, we're at a losing stance. So I don't know. I don't know if it is Finn. I don't know if it's my own people. I don't think it's my own people because I would like to think that my soldiers would have some fucking moral code. And if they didn't, I'll have to kill all of them. But we gotta get to the bottom of this. But the next step is definitely we gotta figure out how Emerald and then how we're gonna get this tree back.
That's where we need to go next. Do you think we need to figure out something in the meantime while we're gone to be coming to the estate?
We either let people start coming to the estate. We should let them come to the temples just for the fact that we should just have people come to the temples. We built them for what? Like they're here. What are they gonna do other than collect dust?
You see as Varth comes in and she's just, it looks like she's just grabbing a drink from the fridge. As you can tell she's keeping an ear out for your conversation.
So, I don't know. We have the churches, we might as well let them get some type of use. Navarth!
Yes.
Who do you follow?
Sorry?
Who's your god?
I don't have one.
What is the most common god that would be referred to for your people?
For my people, sir?
Like me, I'm a dwarf. I have dwarven gods. She's an elf. She has elven gods. There are human gods. Are there any gods that you follow? Or your people would follow?
I don't really have people, sir. I was an adventurer prior to this, so I didn't really have any group of people that I followed.
But you know of rituals and you know of like things.
I mean, I know of gods. I mean, there's plenty out there. I mean, pick one.
Correct, right? But a god needs followers.
Yes. That's what Bryce tells me.
Oh yeah, Bryce is the holy one. I should probably talk to him about this.
However, I do suggest that if we're going to be opening our gates to standard public, I would recommend getting some more guards.
Well, do you have other suggestions in terms of creating an income for our estate?
Sorry, business has never been my strong suit.
No, I understand.
Vareth, me and you are going to spar in the morning. Continue with your duties.
Sure.
Well, it seems that you, until your issues at home are resolved, there will be people coming after you regardless. So
Always.
we don't necessarily need to go looking for a fight, but let's do what we need to do so we can head to the forest to take care of Emerald's tree.
I mean, I don't think anybody would attack the mansion straight on. But I mean, if we hired more guards and I trained them, I'm sure that the mansion would be perfectly fine.
How many do you think that we need?
If you're opening it up to the public, I would say we probably need at least 30 total.
How many do we have now?
You have 8, 6 plus me and Bryce. If you're just looking for more guards, I would maybe go to 15. I believe I could run this whole place with 15 no problem and still have it protected.
Well, that would be a better start, seeing as our finances at the moment don't allow. And then I kind of trail off with that. Not that she needs to know all the financial dealings with the establishment.
Vareth.
Yes, sir.
Can you get us money?
Can I get you money? Without leaving this establishment, no. But I was told that I am head of the ranks here, and I don't deem it wise that I leave this area.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
I mean, another good
In your past, how did you acquire money before this job?
As I said earlier, I was an adventurer. I explored and took money where I could. I mean, if you're looking for money makers, I'm sure you could buy slaves and turn them into guards, or buy slaves and then rent them out. Not that I'm particularly okay
here's
with
the
this,
thing about
but
that and all of that. It requires you pay people. It
you're-
requires that we have some sort of income
You're correct.
to be able to pay those types of people.
Did you not take down a dragon? I believe they carry a lot of gold.
Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me. They do. But this town sucks up a lot of gold. So,
So are you trying to tell me that you're broke?
How about
no.
this? I'm going
I'm
to.
not broke.
How
We can
about
pay you.
I mean, you've already paid me a year and a half in advance. I'm quite well. I can.
How
We
about
can
this?
continue to pay you.
Finn
but-
and Gloria. Although
Or
they sit on a
rip-off
high horse
artists.
and think, well, the mansion is taken care of. But if they do owe me anything at all, if they are in debt to me or my father, then I will go to them. I mean, obviously, they do a lot of business here in this town, and they're well known, and they have, they're plenty well off. So let me speak with Finn and Gloria, albeit to your disliking, to see what we can do about money in the meantime.
You have
so
one
we
day
can go.
before I turn myself in.
Okay, well, you won't be turning yourself in.
You have
Put that out of your head.
1 day to try and figure this out, because if anything happens to Leroy, I will not be the same person you know now standing in front of you. I will, whatever is inside me, I
Navarth
will.
looks at you. She goes, "I can detain him."
Who, Leroy?
Rahun.
Rahun?
As far as my contract goes, the only people that I'm supposed to listen to are
Is Cass, and you are doing a very good job, Navarth.
not anything against you, sir. Just
Navarth, none taken.
That won't be necessary right now, but we won't be turning ourselves in, Rahun.
you could put him down in the room.
I will gladly go there myself, but that's not the point, Navarth.
Have you noticed?
Sir, I'm just merely making suggestions.
No, I understand, and I appreciate it.
I'm wary of using that room at the moment. There seems to be an issue with it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't go down into the basement for a while.
In the meantime, let me think about what needs to happen with Leroy and Kyla, because if we are to leave and go to Emerald's, the Glide Forest again,
I'm
I
not
don't know
leaving
that
until I know 100% that nothing will happen to either of them.
Then I suggest just up the guard.
Easier said than done, girl. Easier said than done.
then maybe allowing public on our property for any
It's
kind
not
of
the
making
best
purposes
choice
is
right
not
now.
a good, not
I
a good thing until
understand.
we
I'm
have
just
them.
trying to figure out how we can get and afford more of these guards. I get it. One step at a time, but we're at a step where we either get more guards and go broke, or we do this ourselves. We got to figure out how to do it ourselves.
If you don't mind me asking, how much? Yeah, how much?
We do mind you asking.
Okay.
Varth,
Sir?
how likely would you be able to scout out potential prospects as guards? Could that be something you can do?
2-3 days most.
3 days. All right. You heard her. We have 2 to 3 days to figure this out.
All right, I'm going to make a trip to Warrington
I'm
again.
not leaving this estate until then.
I think that is a wise choice for you and for Leroy.
Yeah. I want to go upstairs and stay in the room.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on Corvus.
Sure.
I haven't talked to him
Oh!
or seen it.
Continue.
By the way, thank you for buying all these things for Corvus. I'm gonna go check on him.
Yeah.
Before you do that, let me see your bag of holding. Cannon! I pull out the giant cannon.
Sure.
Hey, Navarth, I need you to set this up.
Set it up.
Or get one of the other. It's a fake. Put it in the front of the gate. Set it up. Pretend that it's a live action.
Oh. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Make it look as real as possible.
Sure.
I'm gonna go up to the stairs.
And she kind of looks at you like after you said you have no money, and she's like looking down at this, and then she's like awkwardly taking it away.
I don't give a fuck what she thinks.
No, you're fine.
Like she's an employee. She can think whatever the fuck she wants.
So, we'll go ahead and with that. You're checking on Corvus.
I'm going upstairs.
You're
to
staying
the
with
kids'
Kyla.
room.
You're studying, I assume.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to learn as many as I can.
Okay. Just for the sake of it, we'll say that you pretty much studied as you got all the emblems you possibly could, and then as they come up, you could just tell me. You just let me know if you would have had that or not, and I'll let you know.
Okay, that'll work.
And then
So a lot of places now.
and then
for people.
yep, exactly. So and you'll teleport back to the mansion, I assume.
Yeah. I'll come in and just ask what everybody's been up to.
So you go up and you see as like everybody's like separating their separate ways.
Fuck, Sam, where have you been?
I mean, unlike you, I've been trying to be useful.
Oh my fucking god! I go up to him and I just slap the piece of parchment on his chest and just walk past him.
Okay, so you see
Fucking make yourself useful, bud.
You see as there's a hit out on Leroy.
Well, that is quite inconvenient, I'd have to say.
I do say so myself, and I walk upstairs in a huff and a puff, and I'm gonna blow this house down.
So with that, we'll go ahead and finish off the night. as I believe in the morning you have a sparring date with
Yep.
Navarre.
Oh, I gotta let out this anger somehow.
Sure. So that'll be fun, and we'll go ahead and get that all set up. So with that, we will see you next week. Some other announcements. Make sure you check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/Epic Interactions. Like our Facebook page, you'll be able to see different things there. I'll get all that set up. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you check out the Discord channel, not only ours, but Nerd Brew as well. They have been awesome and in the support since the beginning. So check them out as well. And we will see you next week or throughout the week as we stream different things. You guys have a wonderful, epic night. See you next week.
Bye, everybody.
A number between 1 and 10. Yeah, 10. 1 in 10. And we will take turns guessing at this number. You guess first? You guess? 6 is closer. That is good. So, who gets to say his name? His name's Yes too. We've got a lot of people named Yes today. Oh. So, good, because I didn't know his name either. Okay, you say
Surprised he didn't make a joke about Juan being close to 1.
and then you did. It's simple, yeah? We good? Okay, you try.
Everybody everywhere has to make a wand joke.
And you did! Yeah! Very good. So 1 point. Now, you know his name? Good, good. Just it's already. So you better do something about that, right? So yeah. So you say 30. 30 says yeah. And now you hit him.
On the leg.
That is a leg, so that is a point.
I was like, dang, it hurt so hard, dude.
You needed better belt.
I'm trying to break my box. I see how it is. All right. 1 point, 1 point. So now, go. One. No. So now it gets challenging. Yeah.
Yeah, they're moving now. Ah, there we go.
He has the hang of it.
I like when they dig.
He's thinking.
Yes.
Dancer.
Ducks.
Big one.
And that is Boxar, so that is not a point. But I like this. This is thinking. We got strategy. So you gotta ask him though. You can't be quiet. We got a crowd here watching. You gotta talk. Can I hit you with my sack? Well, now you have to hit him though. Oh,
Wing and a miss.
Yeah. So now it's your turn.
Cody.
Yes.
Saxon violence!
Box arm.
Box arm, no point. And it is hit.
Connected.
What's I did this stuff? Yeah, he's through. Are you good?
Yeah.
Where did I hit you?
Right in the head, dude.
Oh no! Yeah, it was good.
I'm so sorry.
It was brutal, man. You should have seen it. Okay, now it's your turn.
Hey, Cody.
Yes. Yes. Boxer.
Are you kidding me with that arm? You are so tall.
He has long arms.
Ah.
In the tradition, the loser buys next round, right?
Yep.
So that's tradition.
That's the one.
Back into the head.
I lost the last round.
He's miss.
Wing and a miss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you on Saxon violence. Saxon violence. Go.
Yes.
Hey,
Hit the side. Hit the side. It was 3. And you know what? 3 means you won. Now, that's hard to imagine because you're the one who took most damage.
I straight up took it, dude.
Oh, man. And this is how Vikings play.